Now, the next thing is very important also, which is money. So a lot of people speak about money and what's going to happen now, where with the economy, or where will the money come from for everything, and how's the economy going to do, and markets have crashed so badly. So people have concerns with money, and it is quite natural to have that. My question to you is that the money that you have today, who created it? Was it you? And if it was you, then what makes you think that you can't do it again? While some of you might think that it is my parents or my sister or it's my family inheritance, it is all a part of your own creation, is what you need to begin to realize. What I want to tell you is that you are the source of everything. When you were a child, did you need money to create anything, to have anything? Or did you just have everything that you wanted? So everything was basically brought to you. Even if you see your children today, they attract into their life everything they truly desire. It was very strange, and I was having one of these money classes, and one of the questions was about the children ask for money, and what do you say to them, and about lack, and etc. But my answer to that was what I even share with my own son, which is, if you like it, if you like to have that in your life, create it. So it's not money. You are the source of everything that you would like to have in your life. And he truly, I believe, creates a lot for himself, and he's completely magical, and I'm so grateful to have him. But and he continues to show me how you can create. And if you really look at children, they attract everything they want into their life. And you were that child at one point of time, and no matter what, you got everything that you wanted. The only thing is, due to the conditionings, due to the judgments, due to the limitations that we put on ourselves, over a period of time, we begin to think otherwise. So I would like to ask you is that you are the source of, I tell you is that you are the source of creation of everything. Giving you an example from my son's life, it was his birthday, and he told me that he wanted to buy an expensive game. And I told him, okay, go create it for yourself. And within a week, it was about 6,000 rupees. And within a week, he attracted all that money into his life. I didn't give him anything. So somebody gave something and something and something. He managed to get 6,000 rupees and buy the game for himself. Point being is not that he got gifts. Point being that he created it. He attracted it. So you are the source of every creation that you actually want to have in your own life. So we're going to do we are going to experience this in the form of an exercise. I want you to now, at this point of time, recall all the times in your life that you wanted something and money showed up for it, or that showed up for it. Can you think of a time you thought of a person and the person showed up? Or when you thought of something you've been wanting in your life and that probably showed up? Thanks, Avatar. Yeah, Sanjana. I'm sure everybody, Rajesh, yeah. We all have experienced that. We have all experienced money showing up, or presents showing up, or gifts showing up, or a person showing up when we've actually wanted it. So list down at least 3 things for yourself. You don't have to put it in the chat if you don't like. But list down 3 things that have shown up in your life. For my own life, I have created a whole lot of things. I can very clearly put them down, 3 things, which is I wanted to speak at TED. So I got the opportunity and to do that. I wanted my book to be a bestseller, and it became a bestseller. When my first international workshop that I did not have the money, and I wanted money to show up. So the money showed up for it within a span of 2 days. So there is nothing you can't attract into your life. And yeah, so list down the things, because the more you know and you're aware of the fact that you create everything in your life, the more you will know that even at this point of time, in these 21 days, when you're feeling it's not about feeling a money crunch, that uncertainty of what will happen in 3 months or 21 days down the line, how well will the economy recover, what will happen to my investments that I've made into the market. To know, to be completely rest assured that I am the creative source of everything in my life, and it's not money, so I can attract everything that I want. In fact, we have Herleen on this call. I want to break the talk a little bit. And Herleen, would you like to share what all do you create in your life? I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, sure. Um, so I think whenever I had a desire, I whether it was to travel, whether it was to create money, whether it was a job of my choice, whether it was to leave a job and freelance, um, whether it was to meet the right person, whether it was any kind of desire. I think through the guidance that I've received from you, I have created everything in my life, and at this point, and at this juncture, it's so good to go back to all of that because it's making me feel so proud of myself. Listening to Modi, especially.
Yeah. Thanks,
But
thanks, thanks for sharing with everyone. So, just to give you a brief on Herleen, we've worked together on several occasions, and she's actually magnificent, and she motivates me at many points of time, and the way she creates, so it's truly magical. Yeah, thanks, Herleen, again. So, yeah, so we are the source of everything that we kind of create. Now I want you to bring to your mind your biggest creation. What is the biggest thing that you can think of that you've created? It could be a house, it could be down payment of something, it could be uh, your life partner, it could be the birth of your child, anything. What is the biggest thing that you think that you have attracted into your life? That's really sweet, Sanjana. Your 4 kids. Yeah, wow. That's lovely, Avatar. Where are all the places that you're resisting to have things because they come to you so easily? Are you willing to change all of that? Are you willing to have things with ease? Because that is the energy you truly are. So allow yourself to have things, even if they are beyond your imagination, or they're something that don't align with others around you. Let me sum this entire section about money, where the whole thing is to believe that you are the source of everything. Whatever must be going out in the world out there right now, whatever is going on in the environment or anything else, you are the source, and therefore you can attract into your life anything. Continue to believe in the abundance that is available, and abundance is what you're going to continue to have from there. The next thing is a little about uh, the coronavirus. Okay, so a lot of people are threatened and asking, okay, what's going to happen next now, and what do I do, and how do you handle this energy of coronavirus? um, the whole thing is that when just take into consideration, if you are sick, or if not with the virus, just generally, if you are sick, or a loved one is sick, or somebody around you is sick, and you continue to bombard that person with negativity, that person is not going to recover. That person is not going to be able to change their energies quickly, because you're constantly harping and you're constantly kind of dancing on their head, you know. So the idea to change this energy of this virus, or to change whatever is happening, is to be an allowance. You have to allow this to mutate or change into whatever it desires to actually change into, for the greater good of everybody else. when there is allowance, all of a sudden space is created. And with that space, the vibes and the energy continues to change. So allow it to be. Don't pressurize it to an extent where it wants to kind of explode, but just observe it. The easiest way to change anything is by observation, observation and allowance. Uh, Take the same thing example in your own life. For example, you want to change, you're feeling angry. Imagine you're feeling angry. And if you're feeling angry at that moment, uh, what if you resist it? It's not going to kind of really serve you. But if you observe it and you allow it to be there at that moment in those seconds, that energy begins to kind of change, and then it transforms. So transformation happens when you are in allowance of anything that is in front of you. So allow this virus to change in its own way and time.